Nyles, you've shown great promise over this past year. You continue to get stronger.
I'm flattered, Mother, but I still can't beat Finley. His swordplay is remarkable. Every time I find a way to beat him, he just adopts a new technique or fighting style. I still have a lot to do to be the son you want me to be.
Nyles, I love you. You know this.
Yes, but
But nothing. I will always love you, no matter how useless or weak you may be.
Thank you, Mother.
Of course. Now, if I may continue, I have a task for you. A man by the name of Hyde has information that could put our entire kingdom in danger. I want you to apprehend this man and bring him to me. Consider this a test. If you're successful, then you will begin the next step to fulfilling your destiny. Be careful around this man, Nyles. He will lie and cheat to get whatever he wants.
Where can I find him?
He is here in the capital. He's looking for substitutes for some of his men. He might be inclined to show himself if you have others around you that can help him. You don't have time to spare. He can leave without trace at any time.
Then I should be off. May I leave?
Of course. But please, be careful, Nyles. If anything were to happen to you, I can't bear the thought.
I promise to come back, safe and sound. May your day be blessed.
And yours as well.
I promise that I'll be the son you are proud of, no matter what it takes.
Our little fake brigade of friends, I never wanted it to end. The useless tears you cannot see, all fade into the sky and sea. And even if I still don't know, and even if I'll never know, here's the words I never show. This is the end, I love you so.
Hey, Nyles, can you come over here? Just you?
Why?
I need to have a word with you.
Go ahead, we'll be fine. But if you need our help, just holler.
Thanks, guys. I'm coming.
So, Nyles, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's the only child of Queen Sothia doing on a treasure hunt? I've asked that question a couple times before we set out, and yet every time, I get the same answer.
That I'm here to get money out of you?
No, that isn't it. If you really wanted to, I'm sure that you could convince your mother to give Maxie some money. So maybe you just wanted to go on a treasure hunt. But hanging around hunters like us is bad for your reputation. So hear me out. I think you have a hidden agenda.
What do you mean?
I mean that you, my prince, are here to take me to custody. There are plenty of people who would like to see me behind bars, especially the queen. She did tell you why I'm charged with treason, right?
She told me that you have information regarding Serenian security. That you plan to tell our enemies our weaknesses so that they could invade us and take us out.
Bingo! Right on the money, kid! That should make you wonder, though. Who would I give this information to? The Vancers? Psh, they aren't interested in more territory. They're too busy building all sorts of weird gizmos. But what about the Melmarks? Yeah, they love a good fight, but they aren't stupid. They are way too small to pose any real threat to your kingdom.
If you're trying to say that you aren't guilty, I'm not listening. My mother said that you would lie about anything to get out of being arrested.
Now, why would she tell you that? Maybe what I'm saying is the truth.
I've heard enough. Hyde Leon, by order of Queen Sothia, I'm placing you under arrest.
Fine, if you insist. But it would be a shame if Maxie didn't get her money.
What are you implying?
Simple, really. You wait until we are done with this hunt so I can pay Maxie what she so rightfully deserves. Everyone wins.
Everyone, that is. Except for you. What do you get out of this?
Pretty much just the satisfaction that Maxie doesn't have to worry about this month's rent. She and I used to be pretty good friends back in the day.
Why are you telling me all this? What's your angle?
Think about it this way. Maybe my sentence can be lowered if I come in quietly. Plus, there's no sense in useless bloodshed.
Fine. You pay Mats when we get done with this. You come with me to the Queen, and she will give you the punishment you rightfully deserve. Sound like a plan?
Yep. It's too bad Aurelia has other plans for you. Alright, we just have to walk a little further and we'll be there. You guys are doing great!
Oh, thank God. My back is killing me.
I'm impressed that you guys were able to keep up with our usual pace.
Well, I could have gone a few more miles if we needed. Wasn't really all that hard.
Well, if that's the case, Finley, there's a beautiful detour we could take. A nice waterfall that pours into a lake. Quite the breathtaker, too.
Well, we kinda had to get back to the capital soon. But if we had more time, I'd definitely like that.
Sure you would.
Keep your guards up. I think Hyde might be planning something.
Right you are, Nyles. Truth be told, I knew you were here to capture me. I have eyes and ears everywhere, so I used myself to bait your mother into my trap. Now, she sent us everything we needed. All that's left to do is spring the trap.
You liar! You said you would come back to the kingdom!
Oh, Nyles, your words hurt me! A liar? Me? I assure you, I will go to the kingdom with you. But I never said when or how. You have to be more specific about those kinds of things.
Wait, you knew he was going to attack us?
No, he never knew that. He just didn't tell you that he was using you guys as bait to lure me out. Isn't that right, Nyles?
Nyles used us?
He's right. But he has information that could put our whole kingdom at risk.
That's a good point. I do have information regarding the capital's weak points, guard schedules, and all of those details, but I am not giving that information away to the other two kingdoms.
He's lying! What else would he use that information for? I promised my mother to capture you, and I will do whatever it takes to fulfill that promise!
Such blind devotion! That sure is going to be a problem.
I have no quarrel with you two, so stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
It's okay, guys, it's me that he wants. You can all stand down. After all, I believe somebody is watching my back.
I'm going to enjoy what comes next.
Oh, I can guarantee that you won't.
How did you...
I hate it when you do that.
What the hell?
Oh, come on! Don't act like you didn't like doing it. I mean, did you see the look on his face?
Who's that?
Alright, I've had my fun. Snyder, begin Act 2 of our lovely trap.
If you resist any further, Nyles, I will kill your friends here. What will it be?
You cowards! Using hostages to force me to surrender. How low can you scum get?
If you don't give up in the next 5 seconds, they will die. 1,
You're bluffing.
2,
Stop toying around!
3.
Time's running out, Prince.
Never. They wouldn't want me to surrender.
Kill them.
What? No, stop! Fine. You caught my bluff. I surrender.
So you do have a sense of humility. At least that's one thing you got from your father.
Wait, you knew my father?
Shh. Now is not the time for talking. Let's go to your new home first, shall we?
Fine. But I expect my questions to be answered.
Like you are in the position to ask questions.
I will answer whatever questions you may have, Nyles. You and I have a lot to talk about.
Really, after I just said... Forget it. Pack it up, everyone, we're heading home.
Queen Sothia!
Devin, you look pale. Has your condition worsened?
No, it's the group of soldiers that tailed Nyles. They lost him.
What? They were supposed to be the best we have, and they lost him? Send out search parties, find him! I want every soldier to look for him. Tear this world apart if you have to.
I have already done so. I will take a squad myself and look for him.
Are you sure? Can you handle it with your condition?
Yes, I can. I'm not going to lose control. Not this time.
May I enchant you before you go?
Yes, please.
I command the essence around me. Hinder my target's magic.
I'll be heading off. I promise to return with Nyles.
Thank you, Devin. Please, bring him back safe and sound. Just hold out for a little longer, Nyles. We will save you from whatever horrors you're facing.
Hyde, who are the other two with the prince?
Their names are Finley and Max, the only friends Nyles has. Finley is the son of someone who I think you'll find very interesting.
And you're certain this information is correct?
Positive. He might be very handy to us in the future.
And Max?
Maxie is a friend of mine, though I doubt she even remembers me. General, would it be fine if I paid her a visit?
Are you going to try and convince her?
Yes, and if it comes to it, I'll use my magic and hopefully she'll join us.
Very well. I can give you 1 hour alone with her, but have Snyder stand guard outside of the cell.
Thank you. And if you don't mind me asking, are you going to tell him everything?
I don't have a choice. Time isn't a luxury we have anymore.
Huh. Time. Good one. Good luck with your endeavor, General. I'll be praying for that poor prince.
Just go already.
You really need to work on that attitude of yours. You're really bringing me down. Come on, Snyder.
Hello? Anyone going to interrogate me? Jeez, to think being captured would be so boring.
Is that really you, Nyles?
Huh? Yeah, I'm Nyles. Who are you?
You mean you don't remember me?
Should I?
How could you say that? I'm your
Claire!
Aurelia? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I wasn't going to let him go.
Leave us. Now.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
We are going to have a talk when I'm done with Nyles. Okay, let's get one thing straight here. I'm not your enemy.
Are you serious right now? You just kidnapped me and my friends after you were going to kill them. How are you not my enemy?
Because I want you to know the truth.
What truth?
The truth about your mother, about what she has done, and about what she's going to do. She has the intention of destroying everything. The people, your friends, the world as we know it. And she's going to use you to do all of it.